Hello, everybody. This is the Aftershow.
Hello and
Happy
welcome
birthday.
to the after show
Happy
for
birthday.
episode
Not a thing.
for
Hey,
episode.
I have a friend whose birthday it is today, so technically it is a thing. They just don't watch this.
See?
I try.
Roger.
Still not
I
a
try.
thing.
I try, and I have to deal with these fuckheads. Hello and welcome to the after
Excuse
show
me.
for episode 11. And I'm talking over Gerbil because no. I'm assuming you've watched episode 11, so thank you for watching. And welcome to the bullshit portion of. Welcome to the salad section of this campaign. The part nobody wants. I don't know.
I enjoy
like
doing
the
these
bit
for
on the
us.
side, the side dressing.
I enjoy doing these for me. They're a good way
Yeah.
for me to unwind and talk about my nonsense that I come up with for these games. Yeah.
So let's all talk about Jenny. No,
Yeah, I mean, well, let's talk about our stars, which are inevitably me. I mean, my star is my brilliant acting of Amy and Jess in the very first, 15 minutes of the show.
And
You know,
also
that was a lot to
Amy
juggle.
/ Elliot.
Yeah, Amy, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. I hate it.
right.
So that was only barely planned. It was just me and Shadows running with each other, just let's go.
I mean,
like-
I'm like, I have to kill her. But then she doesn't get to be a character anymore. How can I keep her, but also still, do the thing that he has to do? Noms. Diablerie.
Or you could have let her just numb and turn her wife, and we got the Sabbat power couple I wanted.
That too.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So the role that I had Shadows do was Amy trying to convince Jess to look at her. And it was this is the timeline divergent moment. If she had looked, Amy was going to use her powers to rewrite her memory so that Amy died in Jesse's arms on their wedding day, and then she would leave. She would never see her again. She was just going to go and she was going to go burn the hotel down with herself inside it. Fuck those guys.
Wow.
Fair.
That is.
Oh, so that's where Elliot got it from.
It was going to be dark and bittersweet and everything, but
Yeah,
it worked.
that's-
It worked so nicely anyway. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
So
mean-
what you're saying is,
Place is still burned down. So, mostly worked.
My
we didn't move against the Alpha Tractor Field. We hadn't reached Signscape yet, so
I would still prefer my idea of the Sabbat power couple.
I know. We'll
stop
get something
trying
at
to
some
make
point,
that
I'll have
work.
It would have been the best outcome for everyone.
I
No,
don't know
it-
about that.
No.
Not everyone with a
No, it
pulse.
wouldn't have.
Yeah. No, I really loved playing Amy for the entire
Yeah.
thing.
I think
But anyway, enough about me.
Jen,
Star. Oh. What? Well,
if we ever run another game, if you ever run another feature game for me, I kind of want to play the Necromancer clan. The name.
Hikata.
I want to play
Hikata.
Hikata, whose ghost companion is literally just an version of Amy who sold it and get ate by her brother, and she just became a wraith.
Hell yeah. That's actually what I was wondering. If Elliot hadn't diablerized her, would Amy become a ghost? Because she turned into a white, right? So what happened to her soul? When the
Elliot
body
still ate it,
dies.
technically.
Well, what I'm saying, if you hadn't diablerized, if you had just killed her, would Amy become a ghost, or would she just be gone? because there's no soul left. There's just the beast.
Don't know. I think the beast would still exist as a wraith. I don't know enough about how wraith works. So I'm making all those stuff up as I go because the rules for V5 ghosts terrible.
It's
Don't
Jen.
exist.
Yeah,
It's Jen. If it's not vampire, then it doesn't exist in the world of darkness.
Lol.
Basically.
I think I would rule it that like all that exists of her is literally just a shadow, like just like a layer, a sliver of a person, not enough to manifest, not enough to do anything, not enough to summon and use as a servant or anything, just
So,
a
like,
sliver.
to use a really
So
bad
just-
day off that,
So just a purgatorial existence, basically.
pretty much,
Yes, basically, that's all that would exist. So,
pretty much what happened to Aiden's stuff in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX when she got hit by Exodia. Just a shadow remained.
yeah,
A shadow of
so,
hatred and
and-
darkness.
Anyway, we
anyway.
have like so little time, guys.
Yeah.
Cars, come on.
I
Got
have
tw-
somewhere.
I've got 10 minutes.
I have something to do in like.
Mhm.
So can I do my star
Yeah.
and wish first and then dip?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Well,
My
the camera's
star-
gonna mess up, but
My star was that whole clusterfuck that happened with Amy and Elliot. And my wish is to rip asunder that smug fuck Crowley.
Good
Okay, can I
wish.
get my wish in before Gerbil lives? Because it actually involves
Okay.
Veronica.
Okay.
Sure.
I kind of want Veronica and Elliot to get closer now that they're both more monstrous. Just to see how that goes.
but Veronica's a 6.
Yeah.
It's the Bat Power couple. There we go. You're getting your wish now.
I wanted it gay.
You can't have everything.
It's vampires. It's always gay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
You did hear the bit where Veronica was drunkenly making out with a biker chick, right?
Yes, but if she's taking Elliot, Elliot is not gay. As my friend Necro says, it's okay to be straight with you.
Terrible.
He made that joke. He made
Yeah, you can leave
he-
now. It's fine. I want to leave now.
My friend Necro
Right.
made that joke once, and Mina Lai says never let him live it down.
Fair.
did Jello make a wish? Oh yeah.
Yeah, Crowley beating up
Oh right, yeah.
Jojo. He wants to Jojo
My-
stomp Crowley.
My star is also the whole shit show with Amy getting diabolized, just Amy killing or trying to rather kill Jess. Just that whole first scene, fantastic, or rather, fantastic.
Leave. Just get out. Just go. Just go.
Bangs for the memory.
For my star, I have two: comical star and serious star. Serious star, I enjoyed the Veronica moment. Get out, sister. Even though everyone knows the first thing that her sister's gonna do when she's outside, just drive that car off a fucking cliff.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's not having a good time.
I feel like she's gonna.
Comical moment, just Wolfsack getting punted. It's like, I'm going to be helped. Punch.
Just no.
That just proved how dangerous Beast Elliot can
Yeah,
get.
no, it set the tone because like the stray was like, this terrifying monster holding back, but it was still like pinned and things by Wolfsack.
Yeah.
Like that was still like a big thing and to serious effort. But then Amy being there and just sort of like, oh no, I am like a real fucking monster right now. I am so scary.
Yeah.
It kind of like goes back to Jean and how terrifying she was. Just without the potence backing it up, it was still fucking intense.
I feel like
I
God, I
had
love that helicopter
Elliot
fight so
had
much.
potence in that moment, Wolfsack would have hurt
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I like Going to Gene for a sec. I loved that helicopter fight.
We don't
so
have time
much.
to go to Gene. Let's go.
Yeah.
My
I
Yeah,
just
my
want to say
star.
that my
Uh,
star. I'm sorry.
Didn't you do your star?
I would no.
Yes,
wait, I
you
did.
the first scene.
You did.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah, I
first
did.
scene.
Sorry,
yeah.
being an idiot.
Uh,
No, don't worry.
my star. Honestly, Jen has given stars to herself too many times, so I'm gonna give a star to myself, thinking of Diablo Rage. Fuck yeah, that was the
Yeah,
move.
good.
Yeah, that was like I do approve of all the ways you find to inject chaos for your own character. Like
If the only other Diablo I would care to see is, I want Sack to be the person if anyone's going to Diabloize Crowley, I think it should be Sack.
You're gonna be so disappointed.
I know because I remember what we discussed, but
Yeah.
still, like if anyone's going to Diabloize the antagonist, I think it should be Sack.
Yeah, I love how so as Crowley, I've got to set so many like little pins in motion and just like knock them over, and then you guys just run with it, and you're just like, oh no, things are falling down. How can I knock over more things?
I mean,
That is the goal, though, to tell a good story, and I feel like
I know.
that's how you do it.
Like I appreciate that.
I've got a question for you,
storyteller.
Jenny, and that is what were you expecting?
My-
Well, I mean,
My answer-
the important thing for me is like this is a show, right? Like this is not how I like typically run games.
Yeah.
Like I try and like engage with players and get their input and things as much as I can. But there's a whole thing of like scene balance and like setting up storylines and having them go. That as a show, you have to sort of engage with the content like more than you do typically as a player. Yeah. So I've been really pleased that people just sort of like taking the things I've put down and ran with them into the nearest wall. Just being like, amazing, I love this, and boom, explodes. It's amazing.
I can't think of a wish. My wish is that I want the whole party to die in glorious hellfire. That's what I want. I want it all to end in glorious hellfire and carnage. Just everyone dies.
What did Sack do? Sack just wants to go and get married.
So I mean, here's the thing: it does end in hellfire because the place Carly's hiding is the Hellfire Caves.
Hell yeah! That was
the reveal. Yeah. No, I know, because everyone forgot the location that the stray said. It's the Hellfire Club.
Yeah, and
still, again, my answer here is, what did Sack do? Like Sack literally his entire thing
is a murderous. Zack is a murderous scumbag, sir.
I think Zack has less of a body count than Elliot does right now.
And Jane and your character, who was a fucking murderous asshole before the super.
No, actually, I specified James hasn't ever killed anyone. Amy was the first person he killed.
Bullshit. I'm sorry. No. Even if he's not killed anyone directly, his actions have gotten people killed in the past.
Maybe.
I'm sorry. You were a criminal. Any actions you did, if you did drugs, those drugs got people killed. You done arms stealing, those arms got people killed. Even if you hadn't been directly
just
involved.
imagining him handing out actual arms now. Just
those arms got people killed.
It's just.
Did we do all the wishes? Are we out of wish now?
No. So I have some stuff.
I also have not done a wish.
Yeah. Okay. So Sack, wish.
Sure.
Find the stray, cut off its legs so I can have a permanent blood bank of water.
Approved. Storyteller.
I'm sorry. I like my werewolf powers. I don't want to lose them.
So my genuine star for this was when I said the word Enoch. The look on Doozer's face was fucking priceless. Like, if I could save that moment and just replay it like 5 more times, like
you can. For anyone wondering, and they're not familiar with
We can leave that for next week's after show.
yeah, we can leave that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll get
Wishes.
there.
I have no idea what Enoch is.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll
get there.
explain later. Yeah, I'll
Fine.
tell you when you're older.
Yeah. Lol.
So
I was gonna joke around and be like, for anyone, yeah, never mind.
no. But yeah, I mean that moment was like my big wish was like Amy and Elliot getting their big showdown. Like ever since she was killed, I just wanted Amy to have a nice, like, good send off, and really sort of drive home the tragedy of like the story of Earth and Bloods.
Yeah.
And even though it was like Elliot's touchstone, like, you know, James was her murderer, like, quote unquote, I know. Veronica.
Again, she didn't need tragedy. Power couple.
No,
That should have been.
This is vampire.
No.
It has to be a tragedy.
no happy endings.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Zack is getting his happy ending. We are killing Crowley, then he's going off to marry his big buffy Texan man.
My wish is that Zack dies and his boyfriend is the one that blows his head off. There you go. How's that? No.
Honestly,
my wish is that at the very least James and Elliot die in the caves. Whether they're fighting each other or they both die killing Crowley or whatever. I just want that to be the end of their rivalry. Like the neither wins.
There is no rivalry. Elliot doesn't think of you as a rival. He promised his sister
rude.
he would kill you. So
Rude.
he's doing that. There is no anger or hatred to it. He's just carrying out the promise.
There is no anger.
there's
no
anger
hate.
now because your sister
Amy is angry. Elliot is not.
Would Elliot still go through and kill himself afterwards though?
There is no.
Because-
There is no anger or hate, just obedience.
Yeah, basically.
I wanted to end with like both of them dying because I think that would be I think that would be an end, and if James's little brother survives, that's a bonus. But
No, I definitely want him to die.
Look, the only
I want
one of the
him
group-
to be taken over by Jack, and you have to kill him.
wow.
I want that to
Wow.
happen.
the only one that deserves a happy ending in the group is Zack.
No happy endings. Our
No.
storyteller has declared so.
Zach's been murdering homeless people, you
He
psycho.
did. He did that twice. Once.
He only murdered 2 homeless people.
Once
It's okay, guys.
Once because he didn't have a choice, because Crowley was there. The other time,
he was just following orders, sir.
exactly. And
Anyhow,
the other time was because if he didn't, more people would die.
so I think that's every wish. That's every
I think it
star.
Yep.
I think that's an after show. Happy birthday. See you next week,
it's,
hopefully.
I hope everyone's enjoyed watching because I've been loving this campaign, and
it has been good. But we'll wrap
I'm
up
gonna
here,
have to-
and I'll have a whole week or maybe more to like come up with stuff. I'm working on a time machine, so I can play more games.
I've decided that I need to bully Jenny into DMing more games for me because she's awesome. So you know,
Unbelievable.
She is very hard to believe.
bye.